Hi everyone, and thanks for joining. In this video, I want to talk about how service providers will construct their very unique migration path towards 5G as they try to monetize their investments, not only in their current infrastructure, but in this future 5G infrastructure. To enable this success though, that migration, is critical that we understand a few challenges along the way that providers will have as they move to these vastly new and different architectures. The first of these is establishing your 5G architecture and what that means and the types of capabilities that these architectures will develop and what needs to be in place so that operators can fulfill their 5G aspirations. One of the first of these is what we call CUPS, or Control Plane User Plane Separation, which basically means that there are some functions that do control plane functions, controlling the infrastructure, and there are those functions that do data plane or user plane functions, which essentially transmit the services along and within the networks themselves. This is super important to allow the operator to have these new architectures that are important for what 5G will bring. Second to this is the network slicing and the capability that this will offer operators to be able to offer large enterprise very different services than they will to consumer grade services. This will give them a key advantage to offering competitive and monetization across their networks. To enable both these to occur, we need capabilities around service discovery, so automatically the machines can communicate within each other, and we need this capability to be loosely coupled. And what that means is that they're not hardwired for one element to communicate to another element. There is a sort of a mesh involved where any element can communicate to any other element. That's one part of the migration story. Many would have heard already about the idea of cloud native architectures coming into 5G in these new architectures. And what do we mean by that, and why is it critical? Well, firstly, it gives us an agility. It gives us a concept to fail fast, as many of the hyperscale large cloud providers do. They can try out a service before, see the uptake, and then move back or increase the service if it's successful. It allows rapid innovation and gives them a faster market. This also requires a velocity to occur within the infrastructure around things like speed and containerization, where the functions run as small, discrete elements that can be downloaded and booted very quickly to provide service. This will give performance, and as well, we require a large amount of automation to allow this to occur. Without these factors, agility and velocity are very difficult to come by. And the third challenge that providers will face in this new 5G world is the migration or interworking of their existing systems, particularly around their customer systems, their billing systems, and how they will integrate into these new 5G systems. Many of the protocols and the communication methods we use between the older 4G and the newer 5G systems are incompatible. So we need new elements to be able to interpret those messages, to manipulate and change those protocols so that communication can exist from those older systems to the new 5G systems. Now that's a quick rundown on some of the challenges that operators will face with 5G. If you want to learn more on this 5G journey, please join us at f5.com.